Xur is here. He's located on the EDZ in his one of 3 locations at the Winding Cove. In today's video, we'll go through his entire inventory. First up, he has the Lord of Wolves, one of my favorite exotics, if you don't remember. 1v3, if they teabag, release the wolves back in the day. It has been neutered in PvP though. It's not nearly as strong as it was, but it's actually not bad in PvE. If you haven't used it yet, I definitely recommend give it a try. Most of you probably have it though. The Raju's Harness exotic chest piece for the Hunter is actually really crazy. It allows your Arc Staff to last an absolutely absurd amount of time. Right now, Arc Staff is not meta in anything though, so you're not going to see this used at this point in time, but maybe in the future, one day, when Arc Staff is good, you will definitely see Raju's Harness come back. Doomfang Pauldron was also absolutely busted for Sentinel Titans for a while. You could just throw like infinite shields. You still can, given the right circumstances, and this roll is not bad with 20 resilience, so you might want to snag that bad boy. We've got the Felwinter's Helm. There was a moment in time when people were using this. I don't see it so much anymore. And this roll right here is super high intellect, so you could probably pass on that. Going over the weapons, we have a False Promises with Feeding Frenzy, Eye of the Storm. We'll probably pass on that roll. It's pretty below average roll. This Cryosura Mellow has Encore and Harmony. Those 2 perks don't really have the best synergy. Overall, though, this isn't a half bad roll of this weapon, though. Then we have the Nature of the Beast. These 180s are just not it right now in PvP or PvE, so probably going to pass on that. Even that roll is not that impressive. The Ignition Code could have been unbelievable if it had Slide Shot and Blinding. Unfortunately, it has an absolutely garbage roll. This Fractithis has Adrenaline Junkie and Ensemble. I guess it's not too bad for a PvE shotgun, but other than that, you're not going to be really using that too much. The Blast BATTUE was a grenade launcher that I used in Crucible for a while. This was far from the role that I used though. Not really an applicable role in PvP or PvE. And then we've got the Keening Sidearm. It has multiple perk options here based on the number of times you've reset your Valor this season, but none of these options seem to be that appealing to me, so we'll pass on that as well. Going over the armor, we have a 59 stat Gauntlet for your Titan. We'll pass on that. We have a 62 stat High Intellect chest, also pass. And a pretty well evenly distributed helmet here with higher resilience and strength, not bad. And then a pair of boots with 57, so we'll pass on that. In a moment, we'll go over the Hunter and Warlock, but before we get there, we'll go over the Hawk Moon. We got a surplus roll with near max handling. Some people have been commenting down below that my camera covers the stats, so I'll take that down for a moment. And then we'll go over the Dead Man's Tail as well. You can see the stats on this. We got a snapshot roll, fluted barrel. Not too bad for either of them, but definitely not like the god roll of either of those exotics. So keep that in mind. Bring the webcam back and pulling up the screen for the Hunter and Warlock armor. First up, we got the Warlock armor, who has an absolutely absurd pair of gauntlets. Look at this. 66 stats sitting for you at Xur. All you have to do is walk up, click the button, and you have 26 discipline, 18 resilience, 7 recovery, a little on the low side. The mobility is a little bit of a throw. The strength isn't too bad. The intellect being low is actually kind of what you want. The high discipline roll of this gauntlet is very nice. This is a must-have gauntlet for most of you Warlocks out there. The chest piece, we have 59, so we'll pass on that. The helmet, 56, that's a hard pass. The boots are high resilience, high strength, 60 stats. They're decent, but more or less not too crazy. Probably pass on those. The gauntlets for the Hunter have 61 stats, extremely high intellect, so we'll pass on those. And then we have a 60 stat roll with high discipline, recovery, and resilience. Pretty good, pretty solid chest piece for the Hunter. And then we have a 59 stat helmet, so we're going to pass on that. And 57 stat boots, so we'll also pass on that. And that's wrap for the Xur PSA. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Smash the like button. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.